Your dream Disney World hotel has premium accommodations, has great food, and is not only close to the park, but gets you to the park easily. There are 3 Disney World hotels that fit that bill, but which one do our followers think is the best? Hey everybody, it's Chris for AllEars TV and AllEars.net. Today we're putting the Disney World Monorail Resorts head-to-head in an ultimate Disney World hotel battle. Are they even comparable? Well, we went straight to AllEars.net readers to compile this list directly from you to help your fellow viewers decide which of these hotels are the best of them all. First up, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa is one of Disney World's most glamorous hotels. Located on the shores of Seven Seas Lagoon and southwest of Magic Kingdom, the Grand Floridian covers 40 acres with 900 guest rooms. With a turn-of-the-century Victorian theme, a 5-story grand lobby, stained glass ceiling, and gabled roofs, this is a truly beautiful hotel. Grand Floridian opened in 1988 as Disney World's 5th resort hotel, and it's considered the flagship of all Disney World resorts. Grand Floridian is one monorail stop from Magic Kingdom and super close to the Polynesian Village Resort if you'd like to stop by there for a visit.
An anonymous reviewer said, for a Southern girl and her family, the Grand Floridian felt like home. There were a lot of conveniences with being on the monorail line. It was also nice to be able to walk to the Polynesian. We always enjoy dinner at Narcoossee's. We would love to stay there again.
It's absolutely gorgeous when you walk in there. It smells amazing. You've got the beautiful tile work everywhere with the Disney characters in it. You often have the pianist playing beautiful music. You used to have the orchestra, which also increased the vibes. It's just gorgeous when you walk in there. It's really easy to get to Magic Kingdom with the new walkway, but there's also the monorail and the boat, and it's just like, it feels very fancy and luxurious, and it's really nice. It feels magical and wonderful.
Grand Floridian is a full-on luxury resort. I mean, it has a spa after all, along with amenities like the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, a sprawling lobby, a swing band, and even a pianist. And when it comes to dining options, where do we even start? You can dine at Citricoast in a Mary Poppins themed setting, Narcoossee's for seafood, grab a bite at the underrated Grand Floridian Cafe, have a drink at the Enchanted Rose Lounge, check out the more casual Gasparilla Island Grill, and of course, 1900 Park Fare, which is currently closed, but when open, you can enjoy character dining in a carousel-themed space. There are also 2 poolside bars, the Citricoast Lounge, a tea room, and the award-winning Victoria and Albert's restaurant. As an anonymous reader summed it up, Grand Floridian is first class in every way.
My number 1 reason for visiting Grand Floridian is to go to Enchanted Rose. It's a pricey lounge, but the vibes are immaculate. It's like themed after Beauty and the Beast, but lightly, and it feels very like high class. Also, the cocktails are amazing. They have this cocktail right now called the Lavender Fog. Oh, it's so good. It's like a tea-based cocktail. Oh, it's delicious. If you want to see me drink that, you can watch Molly and I's holiday monorail crawl. But yeah, I really love Enchanted Rose. They also have amazing truffle fries. A lot of the eats are amazing. The cheese plate sliders are really good. And all the drinks I've ever had there are really good. It is just on the pricey end, but in general, when I'm going to a Disney World lounge, I'm expecting to shell out cash because they're expensive. But also they're like my favorite thing to do at Disney World is go to lounges. So it's like...
There's absolutely no denying that the Grand Floridian is beautiful and you are going to have some incredible dining spots. But I think of all the monorail resorts, it is not necessarily the most well-rounded in the options for dining. It is going to be a little bit fancier for all of your options. So if you are looking for a little more casual, you might not gravitate towards the Grand Floridian.
The pros. From the Victorian theme to the sprawling lobby, this is a hotel worth seeing just to check out the beauty even if you're not staying there. Not only is it one monorail stop from the park, it's also a short walk for those nights when all the transportation lines are way too long. What can you not get at the Grand Floridian? There's a spa, plenty of on-site eats, pools, and views. The cons? With an average nightly rate of around $700, it's going to cost you a pretty penny, so Better start saving now. 1900 Park Fair and Victoria and Albert's are still closed, so you might not get to eat at your preferred restaurant. A few reviewers mentioned that their Grand Floridian rooms had thin walls and an older look that would benefit from a refresher. Next up, Disney's Contemporary Resort. Disney's Contemporary Resort opened on the same day as Disney World on October 1st, 1971. Like the other two hotels, it's a short walk from Magic Kingdom and just 3 monorail stops away. The Contemporary is organized into 655 rooms in both the tower, which is the big A-frame structure, and the garden wing, which is south of the main building. Along with being a piece of Disney history, the Contemporary has a modern theme with new room designs inspired by the Incredibles films. The front lobby features a 90-foot mural by Disney legend Mary Blair, and guests staying in the tower get gorgeous views of Bay Lake or Magic Kingdom.
I'll be honest, the Contemporary is not my favorite, especially of the places we were talking about today. But that being said, I think it is absolutely necessary to say how much of a place it has within Disney World history.
An anonymous reviewer said, has been our favorite resort for 30 plus years. We love all of them, but you can't beat being able to walk to Magic Kingdom, and the Bay Lake side of the building is so peaceful, it's easy to get an escape from the crowds. Whenever we can swing it, we stay at the Contemporary.
The Contemporary gives guests the option to walk to Magic Kingdom or even take the monorail to Epcot, and there are so many amazing dining options. You can dine at California Grill for rooftop views of Magic Kingdom, Chef Mickey's for all-you-can-eat character dining, and the newest restaurant, Steakhouse 71. You can also check out the electric water pageant that was just updated for the 50th anniversary on the Seven Seas Lagoon.
My favorite thing about the Contemporary Resort is Steakhouse 71, which is a new restaurant that replaced the Wave and reopened for the 50th. It's got the retro vibes, incredible food for an incredible price. But that's kind of it when it comes to the Contemporary. I like the Mary Blair mural, I like that the monorail goes through it, but overall it's just not my favorite of the resorts. Plus, what's contemporary about it? Seriously.
Contemporary is my favorite of the 3 monorail loop resort hotels, which I found out is an unpopular opinion. So I'm sorry, but I love the Contemporary, especially now with the Incredibles refurbishment. The refurb they've done on that hotel has just like totally spiced it up without losing any of the classic sort of like feel of the Contemporary. You're in there and you've got Mary Blair art, and you've also got Incredibles concept art on the walls that you can see from the lobby because the hallways are open. But it like works together. Like they did such a good job with it. Also, you can walk to Magic Kingdom way faster than anywhere else. Like it's like 7 minutes to walk to Magic Kingdom. 7 minutes, and you're standing at the gate of Magic Kingdom. Plus, the monorail goes through it, and I don't even have to walk outside to go to the monorail at the Contemporary. The peasants at the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian walking outside. Literally, the people staying at the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian are the opposite of peasants, but still, they walk outside for their monorail. I walk inside to the monorail. Just walk inside, right onto the monorail. No station for me, it's located in the hotel.
The pros. It's on the monorail line. You can walk to Magic Kingdom in 5 minutes, and you can also get to Epcot easily. The Contemporary is one of Disney World's first hotels, and Mary Blair's mural is worth a visit in and of itself. Choose from classics like California Grill or Chef Mickey's, or the brand new Steakhouse 71. The cons? Does it give you airport hangar vibes? Yeah, I know, it kind of does for us too. The Contemporary has been undergoing a lot of construction over the last few years, and not everyone is happy about IP being added. Once again, you're looking at a steep hotel bill of around $550 a night. Disney World history doesn't come cheap. And last but not least, Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort was one of the first 2 Disney World hotels to open on October 1st, 1971, and it's located on the shores of the Seven Seas Lagoon, directly south of Magic Kingdom. With 847 rooms over 39 acres, it's a teensy bit smaller than the Grand Floridian. The Polynesian is outfitted with a South Pacific island theme and extensive landscaping, and even sandy beaches with views of Magic Kingdom. You can even watch the fireworks from the resort. Some of the rooms were recently redesigned with a Moana theme, and you can dine at Disney fan favorites like Ohana, Kona Cafe, Trader Sam's, and Pineapple Lanai.
Okay, what is not to love about the Polynesian? You have an amazingly themed resort with some of the best dining in all of Disney World. You have Ohana, you have Trader Sam's. I mean, how can you possibly beat the Polynesian? It has a little bit of everything.
Another anonymous reviewer said, "Love the Polynesian, one of my favorite Disney resorts. Amazing pool area and activities, amazing dining, Dole Whip, quick monorail or boat ride to Magic Kingdom, beautiful rooms, etc. Could talk forever about Polynesian."
The Polynesian Resort is organized into 11 buildings called longhouses, with some rooms offering views of Magic Kingdom. When it comes to dining, you can visit Ohana for all-you-can-eat Hawaiian-style dishes. Grab a drink at Trader Sam's or snag a Dole Whip from Pineapple Lanai. And that's not all. Visit Kona Cafe for Tonga Toast, lounges, bars, and more. Reviewer HB Griffin 76 said, "Best hotel ever! Beautiful atmosphere, gorgeous gardens, multiple ways to Magic Kingdom and Epcot. My favorite."
The number one reason I like the Polynesian, nudes. Those Ohana teriyaki noodles and the bread pudding are to die for. One of my favorite things to eat on property are honestly, it's not even the main part of Ohana, it's the side dishes that come at Ohana. So I will give the Polynesian credit where credit's due. An incredible foodie resort. Those nudes are amazing, so I give you that.
You have to walk outside to get to your room. And that's true at Grand Floridian too. Like, you have to walk outside. And this is Florida, so one, you're walking out in humidity. Did you just do your hair? Did you do your hair for a nice dinner? You did your hair for a nice dinner up at Ohana? You're walking over? Yeah, well, your hair is now, if you curled it, it's now straight, and if you straighten it, it's now curled. Welcome to Florida. It could be pouring rain. Grab your poncho, grab your umbrella, kids. We gotta go to the lobby. No. You know what I can do on the Contemporary? Hop on an escalator. Go right on downstairs. And I'm in the lobby. All the dining, all indoors. So that's a huge minus, especially, I mean, you're paying a lot of money and those hotels are really, really big and you have to walk outside to your rooms.
The pros. You can not only see Magic Kingdom from the resort, the music is also piped in for fireworks shows. The Polynesian has a variety of foods that are different from what you might find in most Disney hotels. It's only 2 monorail stops from Magic Kingdom and even within walking distance. Plus, you can also take the monorail to Epcot. The cons. You have to go outside to get to your room, which can be really uncomfortable during a rainy Florida day. The Polynesian is super close to Magic Kingdom, which means it's also kind of far from the other 3 Disney parks. You'll probably pay an average of around $600 a night for those Magic Kingdom views, so don't plan for a low hotel budget. So before we reveal the biggest baddie of the bunch, give us a like and click on that thumbs up. If you haven't yet, click on that subscribe button. And when you subscribe, be sure to ding the little notification bell so you get an instant notification anytime we post a new video. And if you really want to be part of the fun, be sure to follow us on social media at AllEars.net. Got it? Good? Let's do this. Coming in at 3rd place with a rating of 8.17, Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Now, 2nd place had a rating of 8.64, and our top pick had a rating of 9.04. So, who scored the best choice for a Disney monorail resort? Disney's Contemporary Resort reigns supreme. Is it the Disney history or the awesome location or the fact that the monorail goes smack through the hotel? I mean, that never gets old. Please note that absolutely no one is saying that the Polynesian or Grand Floridian are not also incredible places to stay, because they are. We are always fascinated by how the votes go, and we need your input for future throwdowns, and we need your reviews at AllEars.net. This is Chris for AllEars TV. See you next time.